Is it time to buy or sell SoundHound AI stock? In this video, we will explore SoundHound AI in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 4th of September, 2025, our system has ranked SoundHound AI as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.34. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 33.78% since we first identified SoundHound AI as a buy candidate 15 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.25% each day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper section of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This situation may typically present a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $18.13 will initially signify a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 40.74% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 4.43% to 43.54%. Considering the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 18.6%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decline of 41.57% to an increase of 82.95% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $10.39 and $32.53. Our latest daily update for SoundHound AI includes the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for SoundHound AI Incorporated Stock Price After Wednesday Trading. The SoundHound AI Incorporated stock price decreased by 1.5% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, falling from $18.05 to $17.78. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.11%, with a low of $17.40 and a high of $18.29. The price has increased in 8 out of the last 10 days and is up by 26.55% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume also declined on the last day, which is typically a positive sign, as volume should align with the stock's performance. On that day, trading volume fell by 57 million shares, with a total of 63 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $1.11 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $24.98, while the lowest was $4.45. Currently, the price is 28.82%, or $7.20, below the 52-week high of $24.98, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. SoundHound is back in the headlines after a significant rollout announcement with Lobster to power artificial intelligence phone ordering across all locations. This partnership serves as a notable near-term revenue and credibility catalyst, leading to a rise in stock value and alleviating concerns about commercialization. The collaboration is expected to enhance top-line visibility as deployments and integrations achieve implementation milestones, potentially generating per-store fees or usage revenue, which could ignite short-term gains and attract momentum traders or a squeeze due to recent market interest. However, there are fresh reminders of broader challenges. The company is pursuing global expansion into the automotive and restaurant sectors, even as tariffs in the automotive industry and ongoing losses create uncertainty regarding margins and near-term profitability. From a technical perspective, recent volatility and the stock's pullback in the year 2025 following significant gains in 2024 suggests that stop orders and short interest could amplify market movements. Over the long term, sustained adoption of SoundHound's voice AI among enterprise customers has the potential to transform it into a recurring software-as-a-service growth story and justify a higher valuation. Nevertheless, execution risks, competitive pressures, and the impacts of macroeconomic tariffs or margins will ultimately determine whether this upside materializes. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 14th of July 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned a neutral rating to SOUN, coupled with a downgrade action. On Wednesday, the 18th of September 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned an underperform rating to SOUN, along with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Wedbush assigned a buy rating to SOUN, also with a hold action. Again on that day, H.C. Wainwright also assigned a buy rating to SOUN, along with a hold action. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, Wedbush assigned an outperform rating to SOUN with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to SoundHound AI stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for SoundHound AI. The stock of SoundHound AI Incorporated displays buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which suggests a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $16.40 and $14.23. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Tuesday, September 23, 2025. With the stock having declined by 1.5% thus far. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may catch your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands presented a buy signal 59 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 8 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 16 days ago. Observing the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average provided a buy signal 15 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 62 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 60 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoundHound AI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $15.90 and $15.29. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, SoundHound AI Inc. finds support just below today's level, at $15.90. If this support is breached, the next levels of support from accumulated volume will be at $15.29 and $13.55. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is regarded as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 89 cents between its high and low, or 5.11%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 9.47%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for SoundHound AI, let's briefly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the P/E ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors that are beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios may point to inadequate profits and present risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -4 cents. Keep a close watch on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoundHound AI. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoundHound AI is at $18.05. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoundHound AI encounters its first support level at $15.90. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoundHound AI from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th of August, 2025, Imami Majid conducted an insider purchase of 250,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Ham James Meng conducted an insider purchase of 250,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Mohajer Kayvan conducted an insider purchase of 850,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Sharon Nitesh conducted an insider purchase of 450,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Zagersek Michael conducted an insider purchase of 450,000 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of -6.733. Overall, insiders purchased 4,746,959 shares and sold 6,720,962 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $17.06, reflecting a decline of 4.03%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which inherently increases the risk involved. The relative strength index, measured over 14 days, stands at 77, further elevating the risk factor. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SoundHound AI stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable possibility for SoundHound AI Inc. stock to perform well in the near future. We have upgraded our assessment of this stock from a hold to a buy recommendation since our last evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 25th of September, we anticipate that SoundHound AI will open higher by approximately 4.33 cents, starting at $17.82. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.